Family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here with a free, not with a free pick. Know what you're doing, Lenny. Know what you're doing. It is the Bet Win Repeat show. It is Friday. It is the 28th. So you know what that means. It's Game Time Decision Crew. We are back. We will be here in 1 second. I'm going to give you guys a quick little contest update on the Facebook page. If you guys haven't already checked that out, give me 2 seconds. There's only 3 people left in the weekly contest that I can't seem to open. It's like Friday. It's Monday, part 5. That's what today is. So we're going to call it that. And share the screen. Lenny had a long night. Don't judge Lenny. There it is. Brian Gillihan, Eddie E. Lance, Alex Fox. Those are the people that are still in the weekly contest. They're all competing for $200 because we had a little rollover action. So that is the contest update. I don't have monthly contest. I know Tate texted to me. I just didn't put it in here. So it is what it is. I just did upload the Parlay Party. So definitely check that out as well. Also, don't forget to join the Picks and Parlay contest group page. If you're into contests, this is where you go. Go to Facebook, join a group page, Picks and Parlays contest. That's all over there. Also, don't forget about the app, new app, downloading or downloadable. Download it, Google, Apple, Android, whatever you do, do it. Let's bring in Nick and Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets. Boom, pang, pow, to talk a little bit of sports action today. This is Bet Win Repeat. It's not Game Time Decision, Tim. Don't get excited. We are back on a regular, too. Every Friday we'll be here, 1 o'clock Eastern, for your viewing pleasure. Tim, Nick, how in how much were you into the draft last night? At all?
Zero draft last night. I think I watched the first 3 picks.
There was a lot of action in that draft last night. A lot of trades, lots of maneuvering, lots. Just maneuvering around. Nick asked me before the show started why we're drafting a running back at 12. If you would have let me have the reins, I would have took Bijan at 6. But we traded that 6 pick back to 12 and got something else. I don't know. We moved third, whatever. There's some shit in the back. 3rd and 4th were swapped and stuff like that. I don't care about the running back situation because I know he's just going to replace DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift won't be aligned by the end of the weekend. The pick that I liked, and I know nobody's going to believe me. Nobody. You two know for sure won't believe me. But I pulled the draft day move, Kevin Costner move on myself. And I said no matter what, out of the first round, because we had 2 picks, I wanted one player. And the player I wanted was Jack Campbell out of Iowa. Linebacker. I also wanted Cansey, but I think I can get Cansey I thought I could get Cansey later, but he's gone. He's a D tackle from Pittsburgh. They compare to Aaron Donald. I'll take this kid though, but I wrote down on a piece of paper before I left, and I gave the piece of paper to Amanda. And I wrote on that paper. You guys have never seen the movie Draft Day. But Kevin Costner writes, he goes through this whole shit. He writes on a piece of paper, and then at the end of the day, he opens it to remind himself, after all the outside noise, who he wanted originally. Jack motherfucking Campbell. No matter what. Jack Campbell. So, I'm excited. I pulled off a move. Everybody's dogging on the Lions picks. I think it's too early to tell. Tim, what did your Jets do?
We got somebody from the Iowa State on defense.
I'm pulling up the Jets.
Shows how much I paid attention to it.
I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up by team, but can't find the Jets logo. It's that bad. Oh, it's a picture of Aaron Rodgers' head. That makes sense.
The Jets selected Will McDonald IV, edge rusher from Iowa State. Cool.
Interesting.
The Giants got Deontay Banks, cornerback, Maryland.
So that dude's a stud. I really thought he was going to go to the Lions there for a little bit. At 18, when we were up at 18, he went at 25 to the Giants. And when we were up at 18, he was in the group. He was in the conversations about who kind of thing. Here's the Jets. Will McDonald. Yep. Outside linebacker. I don't know much. I mean, I know Iowa State sucks so bad, though. So it's like, I don't know. The big story, Will Levis' girlfriend. Can we just talk about her for a minute? Smoking.
Hotter than his draft stock, right?
Way hotter than that shit. I'm gonna Google a picture for our viewers here, and just so you know, there's plenty of memes going around.
Oh yeah,
she is
a baddie.
She is, and the look on her face was like she came to steal the show. She was not Russell Wilson's.
Woof. Yeah.
Yeah. She came to steal the show. Like, I mean, you just look, and she's like, I thought we would be gone by now. This is the look I see right here. And he's like, so, babe, here's what happened. Apparently, she's a little shorty. Or he's really tall. I don't know. I think he is really tall.
I think he is, yeah.
But that's Will Levis's girlfriend, everybody. So I don't know if she'll be around. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Final Destination Friday.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah, have to drink after that draft by the Lions. I'm not. Okay, I don't. That's cool. I'm not really worried too much about that. As far who did Chicago pick up? How about Houston? Houston made moves to make the second and third pick overall.
I don't like that move for them trading up the way they did because I saw what they gave up to do that. They gave up their first round for next year as well.
And second. And they moved up. Now, don't get me wrong. They got arguably.
But now they don't have a first round pick next year.
They're pulling the Rams. And I don't see how they think they're the Rams. The Rams were a quarterback away from a Super Bowl, and they proved it.
The Texans are a team away.
Texans are 10 players, away for real. But I think they're going to be good.
They're in a bad division, which helps.
Here's the thing. I think they got a quarterback I don't think he's going to transition to the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not a fan of CJ Stroud. And it's strictly because he came from Ohio State. So fuck them. Okay.
Ohio State quarterbacks always work out.
Yeah, exactly. Will Anderson Jr., though, is, I think, night and day above everybody else in this draft. He was the best player in the draft. I don't think you miss on him. And I think they looked at him as a replacement for J.J. Watt, even though he's been gone for a while. They need that guy. And he's that guy for sure. As far as Chicago, Darnell Wright, you needed more than one. I hope you do more. You need more than just an offensive tackle. But that's that. I don't want to run too much on the NFL draft. Let's talk. We have two playoff basketball games, 4 playoff hockey games. Yep. Let's start in the NBA. We only got 2 of those. Let's run through those. Kings, Warriors, Grizzlies, Lakers. I'm going to give you my initial thoughts. I want to take the Kings plus the points, but the Warriors are at home.
Yep.
I think the Lakers finish this series off.
I think both series end tonight. Personally, I only bet one of them, or I only gave out plays in one of them. The Warriors team total over 121.5 and the full game over 236 is the way I went with that game, and I didn't take anything from the Laker game. You can do a really, really square ass play, even money, Warriors Lakers money lines.
No way that loses.
I mean, I have a parlay that involved the Hurricanes, Bruins, Wild, and Avalanche.
You lost me on the first one.
I know. I'm just saying.
Lenny doesn't want us to be able to go to a Game 7 hockey playoff game. That's unfortunate.
It's not what I
It's
said.
the public dog. It's the public dog today, actually. Because when I looked at it, Carolina, and I don't look at this stuff for hockey. 71% of the tickets, 67% of the cash is on the Hurricanes today. Public dog alert there, which we know how successful public dogs are.
Yeah. I will say this. Look, I round robin it. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I have the draw in the Canes Islander game as well. I think the Wild destroy the Stars. And I think the Kraken get right. I really do.
The Avalanche win that game.
That's fair. How'd we get on NHL? Tim, NBA.
I'm on the two dogs.
Okay.
Kind of just riding out those because I have Memphis to win the series and I have Sacramento to win the series. I took them plus the points. Kind of a farewell. There's no way that the Warriors lose at home today. They're going to finish out the series. I also took the over in that game because I think that the Kings are going to try to run up and down with them. The deeper that Kings-Warriors series goes, the better it is for the Kings, obviously.
No duh, because it would go 7.
Okay. In terms of the play, because the Kings are a very young team. And the Warriors, although they have all their legends, are getting up there in age. And they're going to start to slow down a little bit later on in the season or later on in the playoffs. So I think that the Kings are going to try to run it. If you like the Kings, you like the over tonight. If you like the Warriors, you think they're able to slow it down enough to not have the Kings run up and down, and it probably goes under. So it's either Kings in the over or Warriors in the under.
I disagree.
And I know you disagree. You're also on the square play of the Warriors to win the series. So, but anyways, exactly. But I do like the Kings and the over, and then I like the Grizzlies plus 4.5. I've seen everybody on the Lakers. And
I feel like everybody and their brothers on the Lakers, man, right? For real?
Yeah. And one of the dogs will win tonight so that hip to be square parlay with the Warriors and Lakers doesn't hit.
That's fair. I could see one of them losing. One of them.
There's no way both of the favorites lose, though.
Yeah. Yeah, who would think that? I mean, that would be crazy. Let's see where the money's at. I haven't looked at that in a minute. For the NBA. All right. 61% of the cash is on the Lakers, 54% of the tickets.
That's about right.
Went
the lines moved towards them.
from a 4 to a 4.5. I mean, that seems about right. Warriors went from a 6.5 to 7.5. 63% of the money, the cash is on the Warriors, and 64% of the tickets. So nothing, I don't think is
nothing out of the ordinary in terms of
right. Nothing like that screams off the page. Like
they're moving the right way.
Right. Julie Carley in the house. What's up, Julie? We're talking some NBA. You think the Kings win? I don't know about on the road. That's the problem. The Warriors are just so damn good at home. But I see the Lakers. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm staying away. Lakers close, yeah. If the Lakers don't win today, they don't win the series.
If the Lakers win?
If they don't win.
I think for both the Warriors and the Lakers today, they both need to win in order to win the series. Because I think if they lose tonight, they lose the series.
Yeah. Both these home teams have to win tonight. If one of the road teams win, okay. Actually, here's the best way to approach this one.
I forgot.
If you like one of the home teams if you like the Warriors or the Lakers to win the series, take them tonight. If you like one of the road teams tonight, take them to win the series.
Okay.
You can probably get better plus money.
Why does this thing want? Am I having it on wrong? Maybe I have this thing. I don't know. I understand that, Tim. I get that. Well, let's touch base in the NHL. We kind of already did. Tim, your take on the NHL tonight? Because everybody was dying to know that.
I'm hoping for the Islanders so that we can go to a Game 7.
Oh God, I want to root for the Islanders now because of that.
I think I will say it. I said it earlier. I think we were behind the stage. I think the only team to close out the series tonight is the Kraken.
Oh, stop that!
You said the Bruins.
I don't believe the Kraken. I don't believe they're that good. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think they're that good. I'm shocked they're up in this series. I don't know I don't know, man.
Last game was easy because we saw all of the money coming in on Colorado and the line moved towards the Kraken. I jumped all over the Kraken and they cashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. I mean, I just got to ride with what I got from the series start, which is Carolina, Boston, Minnesota, and Colorado. So, like I said, I think 2 go to Game 7 and 2 get finished. Facts. We sound smart.
I think you see a lot of Game 7s.
Julie Carly's on the Grizzlies. I'll tell you what, if they win today, Julie, they win the series because I think they win Game 7 for sure in Memphis. Big game. So I think both of these games are closer than the spreads will. I think they're going to be close games. So wouldn't you take the Kings and the Grizzlies in a teaser? Take all those points? Because on a 5-point teaser, you can get the Grizzlies plus 10.
No, I'll say no to a teaser for it because those games are going to go one of two ways. Either the Kings and Grizzlies, either the Dogs are going to win that game outright or they're going to lose by double digits. I don't see a game where it's close. It's one or the other. That's my kind of take on it. I don't think the points are going to matter tonight.
Okay.
So, no, I don't think a teaser – and I don't think a teaser would work.
My dreams down, but that's cool.
No, I'm sorry,
cool.
Lenny.
You don't love me.
I still love you.
Tim, Sabres money line?
Shut up.
I wasn't going to click on it. I wasn't even going to click on it.
Yeah, parlay it with the Red Wings. Parlay it with the Red Wings.
Parlay that with the Wings. Yeah, puck line that shit.
Hey, hold on. I'll take Tage Thompson to beat Jeff Skinner in today's round of golf. Let's get it.
Yeah. Now, I would take Mo Sider and Dylan Martin.
Where do they go? Nick, where do they go in the offseason?
Cancun.
In the Cancun Open.
In the
Cancun Buffalo Sabres Golf Tournament Open.
That's fair. What's Canes Bruins win by 2.5, and the last 2 games go to draw. I could see the Stars and Wild. Man, that series, crazy. Beating Stars futures if they beat the Wild tonight. Oh, betting Stars futures if they beat the Wild tonight. Dallas is like, are they going to beat Minnesota?
I think Minnesota wins tonight.
If they do, they have to do it tonight.
Yeah, I know. But, Dallas at home? You're going to take Minnesota in Game 7 on the road?
I started Minnesota in 7 before the series started.
I had them in 6. But, more importantly, tomorrow's Oilers-Kings game.
I think I like the over in the Oilers-Kings. I'll probably do a free pick video for that for ESB later. Over 6.5. It's a closeout game with the favorite being the closeout team, and whenever so that's kind of the system I'm trying out for this playoffs. When the team looking to close out the series, non-game 7s, obviously, because game 7s are a different animal. Right. Non-game 7s, if it's a closeout game and the team looking to close out is a favorite. I'll take the over, anticipating that team to be winning heading into the third period and goalies to be pulled early. We saw last night, unfortunately, we had an overturned goal, which killed this, but we had the over 5.5 in the Jets Golden Knights game.
Mm-hmm.
Winnipeg pulled the goalie down 4-0 with 8 minutes to go. They scored a goal too, made it 4-1. They made it 4-2, and it was overturned from a hand pass. And Vegas had no intentions on shooting the puck at the empty net, so we didn't get that over. But I think that's a game tomorrow where we're going to see the Edmonton Oilers score 6 goals because 2 of them are going to be empty netters. I think the Kings are done.
Yeah?
And I think the Oilers beat the Knights in the next round.
No.
I'm really high on this Oilers team, though. I have Oilers Cup futures.
I'm high on the Kings, so I got to believe that they come back here. I think they at least win Game 6 to push it to a Game 7, but if they can get past Edmonton, Edmonton, they go to the Cup.
I think Edmonton team total over 3.5 at $1.30 tomorrow on the full game over 6.5. I think they score 5-6 goals, and a couple of them are empty netters.
Jesus. All right.
And of course, like I say for every single Oilers game, Evan Bouchard anytime point.
Heard. Let's talk some MLB.
Okay.
I mean, there is some baseball on today as well.
Tigers money line.
Rodriguez.
I'm the Tigers in the first 5 innings.
Hey, I'm taking Rodriguez first 5.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So for real baseball, we're on. Me and Nick are on the exact opposite sides.
That makes sense.
I mean, it happens. I'm on the Blue Jays and I'm on the Braves. You like the Mariners and the Mets.
Yep.
What about you, Timothy?
Me and Nick are actually on pretty similar sides today.
Are you?
Yeah, because we actually were able to get a bunch of plays up on the site for baseball today. We got 10 plays up, so that was kind of nice. I like let's see. What would be I want to discuss the Seattle-Toronto game real quick.
Okay.
Because we get a Cy Young caliber pitcher.
Yep.
And he's taking on Alek Manoah.
Yep.
Luis Castillo has been fantastic this year. Alek Manoah has been dog shit. And you have a different opinion on that one?
Finish your statement, and then I'll have my rebuttal. I'll defend my pick.
I like Seattle in this matchup. And I believe it's dog to favorite at this point for the Seattle Mariners. The line's moved in their direction. I like the Mariners tonight.
I mean, I think it opened at like minus 110, 15. Now it's like even. So, I mean, just chop your lines. I seen that game. You could get the Blue Jays at plus 100. And a parlay, I got them at minus 110. But it's, you know what I mean? So, it's moved. It is, but not drastically.
I haven't Cy Young ticket on Luis Castillo. I'm high on Luis Castillo.
I love that guy.
He's been phenomenal. Alek Manoah has not.
Fair.
And Alek Manoah is coming off of a good game. Alek Manoah has had 2 good games this year. One's against Kansas City. I don't know if you can really count that. The other one was against the Yankees, which he normally seems to pitch pretty well against the Yankees.
Right.
Other than that, 7 earned runs against the Rays, 3 against the Tigers, which 3 runs.
Bad outing.
3 runs, 5 walks.
That's bad. But
yeah,
he's a walk
that's
down.
not good. And then 5 earned runs in his first start against the Cardinals. So I'm not super high on Alek Manoah this year.
Here's what I see. Okay, going back just for the month of April. Well, yeah, April from that Kansas City game, because I think that was like opening series for him or opening game for him, maybe.
No, the Cardinals one was opening day.
Was it March 30th? Okay, so the 5 games that he's pitched in: 3 walks, 5 walks, 3 walks, 5 walks, 5 walks. I'm sorry. I'm looking at strikeouts. bases on balls 2, 4, 5, 4, 1. He gives
No control.
up, he gives up walks.
Yep.
He pitches 7 innings, 4 innings, 4 innings, 7 innings, 3.1 St. Louis. But runs he's given up. Gave up 5. He got rocked against St. Louis. They lost that game 10-9.
No, they won that game.
Or won that game 10-9. Whatever. 10-9. Beats Kansas City, beats Detroit. They do. He gives up 3 against Detroit. I'm not going to hate that. That's bad because it's against Detroit. And he gets rocked against the Yankees. Against Tampa Bay. He shuts down the Yankees. Kansas City, he should shut them down anyway. he did. So he got rocked on 2 games, and against Detroit, I think that was just maybe a little bad. I'm just saying I'm not as down. I don't want to say he's dog shit. I will say he hasn't had their best start, but you know what I mean? I don't mind. I think at the end of the day, though, for me, Seattle played in Philly last night. Now they travel to Toronto. Toronto had a day off. Now they're at home, and they're at home. I'm going to take the more rested team that didn't travel internationally, and a pitching matchup that I'm not like. Seattle has the pitching advantage. I will give them that, but that is all they get. So that's kind of why I went Toronto. You know what I mean? So not that we'll find out. Roughly at about 7:07 tonight.
Yep.
But
that's fine. I'm on Seattle tonight.
Oh, fudge me.
Oh, well, Chile really loves the Canes, so not all people are perfect.
That's true. I don't know. There it is. Fucking what else we got going on? So talk to me about some other baseball. I really like. There was a couple baseball games that I kind of leaned. Like, I want to take the Twins on the run line, but it's not priced right.
It's like minus 130 now. If you wanted it last night, it was minus 110.
Exactly. And I was not in the shape to be gambling last night. Like the Pirates.
Yes.
Oh, Rich Hill on the mound.
Dick Mountain. Let's get it.
Did I tell you in MLB 2023, I got drafted to the Pirates? I usually will say, they'll ask you, who's your favorite team? And that is code for who you want to be drafted to. And I said, instead of saying the Tigers, like I normally do, I said, I'm open to anything, kind of whatever that response was. And I'm like, I'm going to regret this. And then, the Pirate, and I came up at 18, right to the MLB. Well, I went through the ranks, but it took me one season. I got into the MLB. At the end of my rookie season, I won Rookie of the Year in September.
Nice.
And we're about a month into it, and I'm a long ball hitter. Let's just say I strike out a lot. I swing for the fences, and I play catcher. But
nice.
So Rich Hill, he's my ace. Me and him, our relationship is really good right now.
Good.
Nick could give 2 shits. Other games that I thought were interesting: Tampa Bay White Sox.
Tampa run line. Move on. I don't back losing teams.
I don't.
And the White Sox have lost 8 straight, 9 out of 10, or it's like 10 out of 11 and 12 out of 15, or 13 out of 15, or something like that. They're rough to start the year. That's a ticket. That's a team I have to win the division ticket on. So, yeah.
I want to take the Rangers.
Nope.
No.
Over and the Yankees. I think DeGrom gets hit up a little bit.
Is that a bitter Mets fan talking?
No, it's the Yankees have good numbers against them.
Okay. Dodgers Cardinals. I thought that was a good matchup with Flaherty on the mound in May.
Yeah, I'm not really
like that's going to be a good game. Like, you know,
I leaned. Well, I didn't lean anywhere. I just wasn't interested in backing the last place St. Louis Cardinals.
That's fair.
Which, Lenny, did you have Cardinals last place by 8 games to the first place Pittsburgh Pirates on your bingo card?
I'll have to check because I have a few cards going at the same time. You know me, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. But yeah, they are kind of the. I mentioned. I know we've been saying this, and are we just really sharp to notice and notice it right away when I'm going to talk Baltimore Orioles last year, the train that we were all on, right? Now we're all on this pirate train, and I keep hearing, the Pirates are the new this year's Baltimore Orioles. Are we that sharp that we recognize that train early? Because we were not on the Baltimore Orioles this early last year.
I was.
Well, yeah, you were the conductor of that train. I will give you credit for that because I got on that train not this early. I'm on that pirate train. 2 weeks ago, I was on that pirate. 3 weeks ago, I was on that pirate train.
I gave out. I didn't bet it, but I never got around to betting National League futures. But I gave out on our MLB preview shows Pirates over the win total. So I was high on this Pirates team coming in.
Yeah,
they're just sneaky.
Right? They are sneaky. They are so sneaky. Yeah, Tim was on the O's train early. I'm not gonna. I won't even say he was on early. I'm gonna say he started that whole thing, like the whole ruckus with the Baltimore Orioles. I will give you 100% credit on that.
And during the two win streak, the two giant win streaks last year between the Mariners and the Orioles, I was on them like 95% of the time.
Oh yeah, it looks like Tiger's gonna get rained out. It is.
Yeah, you were really predictable last year. I remember it was wake up. Okay, Tim's got the Orioles and the Mariners on his card.
And
why not? And right now it's Pirates. It's Pirates and Orioles right now.
2 years ago, it was Mariners at home on the run line. If you get at home, that when they were at home and they were so dog shit that you would get a run and a half at plus money, and they would cover. And yeah, I mean, Allie Burns put us on that. Like, just it was Mariners. I mean, and then last year, Orioles, or not Orioles, but
Oreos. I heard Oreos.
I mean,
I don't have Oreos, but I got the good old
anything.
I got the good the fudge striped cookies. Those are always the best.
I'm on an oatmeal raisin cookie kick. Not oatmeal raisin, but the Little Debbie oatmeal cookies. With
yes.
Mandy got me these. They're like hockey puck size.
Yep.
Not as thick, but around. Oh, they're just like I can't walk by the fridge and not grab one. Like on the way to the garage, on the way back from the garage. Well, good vibes about the Tigers. A's are the Rays the lock of the day.
There's no such thing as locks.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm going to call that a handbag right there.
No, the only locks that I have are on my front door, my bedroom door, my car door.
Do I have a lock on my bedroom door? I should. These kids like to barge in. Never know what's going to happen. It's where magic happens. I'm telling you. I got front door locks. Yeah. I got a few locks today. I think so. I'm just saying. Before you check out the parlay party, there's a 14 parlay lock. All of them. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why it's labeled lottery ticket. It's at the top. It says 14. So I give you out a parlay party. I give out a 2-team MLB parlay. And then I'll do like a lottery ticket parlay. And I call it a lottery ticket. And it's a 4-team lottery ticket. It's plus like 800. And it's every hockey play that I like. And I kept it very simple. And if it goes, it goes. Yesterday, we had a really good day. We hit a 3-teamer. We hit a couple 3-teamers. We hit a couple 2-teamers. I called it yesterday with chalk. I said it in the parlay. It's just chalk today. Some days I lay nothing but chalk. Some days I don't like chalk. Yesterday was a chalk day. For me, anyway.
Did it end up finishing a chalk day?
Huh?
Did it end up finishing a chalk day?
Yeah, I was up like 9 units yesterday on parlay. Um,
Right on.
it really was a good. It was. Let me see history yesterday. Here's what I had: 9.26 units. The only thing I lost was the draw in the Vegas game, and I had a parlay with Vegas in the over. I lost that one. I had Minnesota run line at plus 112, Twins. I had Minnesota and Tampa Bay money line for plus 164. And then I had them also Tampa and the Rays and the Twins run line at plus 362. Hit that. Tampa by itself run line plus 118. And then I had Vegas, the Orioles, and the Rays all money line plus 320. So that's that. Yesterday was a decent day, but it was, like I said, it was chalky as shit.
Yeah. That's fair.
Sneaky pick is the Kings. I think the Kings fight, man. I just think the Kings are really good and they're really young. So we'll find out if experience is going to play in, how much experience plays into the series, and age. Because you could be inexperienced and still be able to just go.
Which Kings are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about Sacramento Kings.
The Oilers play tomorrow.
There's 2 Kings in the playoffs right now. I just figured I'd throw it out there.
Yeah. Oilers play tomorrow, though. So I'm assuming he's talking about the Sacramento Kings because they play tonight. Ryan Page, clarify. But I'm assuming, and you're right. I forget. There's multiple Kings. There's only one King in this castle. I'm telling you right now. I don't care what that 10-year-old says. NBA. Okay, yeah, Sacramento Kings. So, Nick brought up, I think it was Nick brought up the point earlier that, or maybe it was Tim. I don't know. They look alike. The Warriors getting old. They need to finish the series to rest.
Yes.
No.
And it's the same deal with the Lakers too. I'll say that.
Yeah.
They both of them need to end the series as fast as they can so they can get a little bit of rest.
That's fair.
I'm quickly typing up a banner for my EPL plays for tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait. So what's the plans for Friday night? What are we watching? We have NBA playoffs. We have NHL playoffs. We have day 2 of the NFL draft. I know what Nick's watching. It's hockey.
Yeah.
He's the problem. It's him. I'm going back to the same party I was at last night. Same house, different jersey. Jack Campbell jersey. I can't wait. Just let it happen. Let it be released, and I'm gonna buy that jersey. Nick Earl, I guess the question is, or not Nick Earl, Tim Earl, what are you watching? Because you've been known to watch hockey. You've been known to watch baseball.
I will have
soccer.
I don't watch soccer. No, I don't watch it. I bet it.
No.
I don't watch. I have no way to watch the soccer.
Way.
No, the way that I do it with the soccer is I'll put on I like split screen my computer and stuff. So I have 4 different screens. So 2 on my computer, 2 on my monitor. And I'll have it on a small part of the screen on my monitor of just the scores. And I'll just look back and forth every couple minutes to see what happens. Because you don't have to really pay attention to the EPL because they score 3 goals a game, maybe.
I'll tell you this. I put it in our hockey group chat too. I was talking with Andy about this. We just finished the other day this Welcome to Wrexham series on Hulu that Ryan Reynolds and McElroy.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I know you guys. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and Rob McElhenney. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I don't know. The dude from Sunny is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. One of them, right? They bought the oldest club in Wales or something. I don't know. They bought this soccer club, Wrexham AFC, and it's good. And you guys can relate because I felt a connection to those fans over having a team that you love so much and that are just such dog shit. So anybody in Hollywood want to come by the Lions, holler at your boy. You got to have movie star money. But problem is, you can have movie star money to buy a football club in Wales, but the Lions are owned by Firestone and Ford money. Firestone Tires, Ford Motor Company money. So that's bigger than Hollywood movie money. That's bigger than Deadpool money and Aviator Gin money and whatever. Isaac says, Lenny, are you happy for drafting a NHL goalie?
Jack Campbell. He's the backup right now for Edmonton.
Edmonton, yeah. I want the Campbell jersey. Let's bring Jack Campbell, or what is his name? Jack too?
Yep.
All right, let's bring Jack Campbell to the Wings, and then I can have 2 Campbell jerseys.
I like
you guys in the chat. You guys have to know that Dan Campbell, our coach, also played for the Lions, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, tight end Dan Campbell. Back in he had the curly mullet going on. It's like 90s, 2000s. I don't know. You get a retro Dan Campbell jersey, a new Jack Campbell jersey,
and you won't know the difference.
Won't know the difference. Except one tackles, one's supposed to catch ball.
They probably have different numbers, but anyways, I will say I have my banner ready now. EPL hasn't had a great start. I'm 5-6, down 1.454, but we're gonna get even. I've been betting a lot of totals, and that's where we've been good. And I've just been following the money, seeing where the money is, seeing where the line moves, and if it moves in the wrong direction, that's what I'm betting. West Ham, that game under the total. Wolverhampton over the total, and then Brentford minus the 0.75. I asked my group chat. I haven't got an answer yet. I don't know the difference between a 2.25, 2.75, 2.5. I don't know the difference. Besides, I see a difference in the number.
When did Tim start betting soccer?
You know what? I'm doing it as an experiment because I want to prove that I can make money in anything, or I want to prove that I can bet anything judging off of statistics, numbers, because I know zero about soccer. Right. Nothing. Okay. I only went on to the lines where they moved, where the money is, and I bet accordingly.
Okay.
But right now it's 5-6, down 1.54. We'll see how it goes. I want to be on the leaderboards by the end.
Tim, I love the idea of your testing it or your theory, and just based off numbers. Look, I don't need to know what your sport does. No, I don't need to know how.
I don't care. I don't need to know the
names.
Wins games. I don't care about Wolverhampton or Brentford. I couldn't care less.
Look, I don't even know where half of these teams are at.
That's the best thing about soccer is I couldn't care less about these teams.
Tim, tell me where Wolverhampton is.
England.
You're guessing. Where is Brentford?
England.
Not all of them are. Sooner or later, go fuck around and find one in Wales. Or I'm learning this in Wrexham, that we're all not just, even though we're under the Great Britain flag, we're not all. There's different.
They're all England to me. Yeah. They're all in Europe. There you go.
I'm learning all kinds of new terms and shit. I've learned that I'm probably a hooligan fan. Or supporter. I'm not a fan. I'm a Detroit Lions supporter.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter. Okay. And I would be listed as probably considering certain permanent records in Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan. I would be listed as a hooligan Lions fan and probably be banned from, I was definitely from the old stadium, but Ford Field. No, not so much. They're a long way. But I love that. Those fans are nuts, man. Okay, so that's your soccer stuff.
I'm just testing out the money and everything. That's the plays that came up.
I'll ask this. Anybody in the chat? There's a few in here that might know some soccer.
And if anybody knows soccer, can somebody tell me the difference between a 2.25 total, a 2.5 total, and a 2.75 total? The way I'm seeing it, I need that West Ham game to have 2 or less goals. And I need Wolverhampton to have 3 or more.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't.
And I don't understand the
you can't get a
difference
quarter
between
goal.
a 2.75 and a 2.5 in terms of the juice.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Isaac says he likes the under in the West Ham game.
Yeah, I know. I have it up there.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. And I know the West Ham game starts at 7:30 a.m. So I have something to sweat out in the morning. And the other 2 start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
See, that's a waken set, like bet it, and
It'll probably
I'll
be done
get
by the game
notified
can be over by the time you
my
wake up.
book that it won. I'm hoping to get the notification that it actually won. That's
Yeah.
What the 2.75 is stuff I see on Bet365, which I don't understand.
Okay. At least,
you don't
I'm
know either.
not the only one that doesn't understand.
Right. I don't think I've had people explain it to me with agent odds and stuff like that, and I'm like, and they're like, but it's all real goofy. I'm not like, I don't think anybody really understands it. Who you'll have winning the series? Knicks Heat. Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Knicks in 5.
Oh,
I'm kind of, if I had to go anywhere, I think I want to take the plus money with Miami.
4. He laughed at you.
That's fine. The thing, if Jimmy Butler is if Bulls legend Jimmy Butler is gonna
That's
play
true.
that way, the way that he's
playing.
playing, and with Julius Randle possibly being hurt for the series a little bit, I'm kind of leaning the Knicks. But
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going after. All I know is I'm probably going to blindly bet the under in every single game.
And both. It's 207.5 right now.
Under. I don't think it gets to 200. I would say race to 100 wins this game. I don't know if a team hits 100.
Really?
Like, Miami was one of the best defenses and one of the worst offenses. I think the Miami Heat are the same team as the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Happy to be there.
No. Not happy to be there. Elite defensively, garbage offensively. I think they're exactly the same team.
Okay.
So that means I should be going after the Knicks, but I'm not.
Okay. Are we on the Nuggets tomorrow, obviously?
Yes. Yeah, I'm on the
I think
Nuggets.
the Nuggets win that series in 6. I have Nuggets futures though, so
I'm all over the
if Golden State wins tonight, all 3 of my futures will make it to the second round.
I think the Nuggets win in 5.
I don't think it's gonna be that close. I think it's 6 or 7, but I think the Nuggets take the series.
I just don't think that the
I'm not high on this, and I'll make the same argument. I'm not high on the Suns because of their depth. The Denver Nuggets are one of the deepest teams in the NBA. Their bench is fantastic. Phoenix's bench is in Brooklyn, so everybody's like, oh, who's going to defend Kevin Durant?
That's where they live.
Oh, Kevin Durant this, Kevin Durant that. Well, there's going to be about 12 minutes of Kevin Durant not on the floor. Nuggets are going to outscore him by 20 plus during those minutes.
That's fair.
And that's where they're going to take advantage. And I think Gordon's going to be able to play physical with Durant. And on the opposite side, do you see DeAndre Ayton slowing down Jokic at all? Because I don't.
I don't know. I don't NBA.
That's just my I know I'm a Nuggets person. I have their ticket 20-1 from when I went to Vegas, which if they win, Lenny, I'll send you the ticket if you're able to, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to go up again. But that would be a nice $4 cash. So that'd be nice.
Send it to me.
And when that happens, I get to start my tattoo collection. Because I made a thing where I will get
Wait, what?
I will get a tattoo of whenever any of my teams win a championship. I haven't had to do it yet, but if the Jets win a Super Bowl, if the Mets win a World Series, the Denver Nuggets win a NBA Finals, or the Sabres win the Cup, or if ECU wins the Omaha, I will get a tattoo of those. They're not going to be huge; they'll be smaller. But I want to get a collection of all my teams whenever they win championships.
Which
Oh.
means Tim's going to be without tattoos for a very, very long time.
Probably.
Never
That's
gonna
not-
have a Jets tattoo. That's a damn sure.
No, I'm never gonna have a Jets one.
Tim's going to get a Jets tattoo saying, New York Jets, we made the playoffs in 5 years.
New York Jets, we got Aaron Rodgers.
Tim, if Aaron Rodgers
That's not the answer. I
Listen.
agree.
No, if Aaron Rodgers wins you a Super Bowl, you have to get his face tattooed on you, wearing a jersey, like his whole upper
I'll,
body.
I'll have a tattoo of
a
Aaron
butt.
Rodgers holding a Lombardi.
Yeah, 100%. I just pictured it like right here in your whole side of your arm, and he's like, oh, yeah, it's awesome.
But he's not winning one. He is not winning one.
I know.
The Jets will make the playoffs with 9 wins this year, but he is not winning a Super Bowl.
Well, I mean,
I'm not even getting hyped about it.
I just got an old English D tattoo right here, so I'm just gonna count that as everybody.
I do want to get a sleeve one day of just a sports collage themed or something.
I kind of have this started here on this side.
Because even if they don't win a championship, I want like a sleeve with all my teams on it.
Yeah,
Like
I
I have my phone screensavers, all my teams on it.
Aww. Mine's my wife drinking a
Lovely.
fishbowl of
That's a very motivational screensaver for you there, Lenny, because you can think back when you're having a really tough day and think, if I can handle her, I can handle life.
That's fucking true, man.
I mean, Mandy is a catch. You should never let her.
That's why like a lot.
Probably watching, right?
You know.
Is she
Of
watching?
course, Lenny has a big D on his
No,
phone.
she's in training. She's got some training thing for work going on or something. She's trying to get new certification for something or another. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows? Ice X thinks you're going to be clean tattooed forever.
Yeah, I think so too. 100%.
Yeah.
That's
All
fine.
right, that's gonna do it for us. We'll talk more tattoos next Friday. This has been Bet Win Repeat Show. I'm Detroit Lenny, Picks and Parlays. Nick and Tim are all our favorite knuckleheads, Earl Sports Bets. Don't forget to check them out at picksandparlays.net. You're looking for any of their premium plays, stuff like that. They got volume.
Finally on the right train now. After the worst 2 weeks of our career, we've had 3 straight winning days.
All right, let's keep that ball going. MLB, you save that promo code MLB will save you 20% off the entire site. All you got to do is go to picksandparlays.net. Look for ESB. That's where they're at. That's where they're rolling. Don't forget, if you're in the contest, this is where you go. Facebook.com/groups/Picks and Parlays contest. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. We're here every Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. I am Detroit Lion Picks and Parlays. I already said that. Bet Win Repeat Show. We're here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. But this group every Friday, 1 o'clock. Peace. Good luck unless you're against.